At the 40th Grand Lodge Convention last year in Las Vegas, our first resolution was to form a committee on the future. Our delegates, elected by you, the membership, unanimously voted to form this committee to look at the entirety of our union. The Committee on the Future is coming to this meeting excited to hear from you. They have been meeting together to plan, strategize, and make sure your voice is heard. So please make your voice heard to the Committee on the Future. We want your constructive feedback and all your ideas.
This was awesome. To take off your badges, let your titles fall to the floor, and everybody is on equal footing now, and we can just talk.
I think the first speaker, when he came out and said, this is not a forum for debate, I think that helped with the sense of belonging in the room. It wasn't going to be me arguing with somebody else. If I say something, it's just going to be put on the board, and that goes a long ways when somebody doesn't want to be confronted with a new idea.
A lot of us are local leaders at every sort, so we're frontline people to be able to get that opportunity to hear some of the frustrations that they're having or some of the gaps they're seeing. A lot of it's some of the same things I'm feeling and some of the individuals I'm working with feel. So it's confirmation, but it's also a different view on solutions. So
I feel like the education part is huge. Like that just continually got brought up in almost every single question is education. And so many of our members are completely clueless as to what a union is and what we're about and what's the point, and why are we paying dues, or I shouldn't have to pay dues. And so I feel like educating our members is key.
I've sat and talked to our district organizer about how I reach out to someone. And the diversity in the workplace now is become an obstacle because I'm pretty narrow in what I know for language and how to relate. And I just talked to her like, what do we do? Help me out here. And to see that that's become a focus now too, it's huge.
With being in a right-to-work state, we already have a lot of issues and members are already struggling. So when they see dues increase, just that alone, even though it's a few cents here and there on the hour, they're instantly wanting to question whether or not they need to drop out. And that's a hard pill to swallow with a lot of them.
So this is definitely a huge change from what I saw even 10 years ago to them recognize we have an issue, help, please, tell us. And the idea that we've fallen behind in our technology and the way we kept up with the 21st century, to recognize that, because we have. And we're not endearing to young people right now, and that's a huge gap.
It was good to be able to talk freely and to get these ideas out there. I think this was a great idea, and it needs to not stop. Even after they've come to their conclusions, we need to do it again and just keep doing it. And I think that's the best way to keep growing